Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Just as an introduction, my name is Harrison Kryling. I am a 19-year-old sophomore relief pitcher at the University of Nebraska, Omaha, and we play in the Summit League. I rent out a house with some teammates and I'm just in my room. I'm from Omaha. My parents live about 5 minutes away from campus, which is really convenient sometimes. So yeah, today I threw a flat ground and I avoided drill work cues. I just threw because I wanted to get a baseline for where my mechanics are right now, and I wanted to look at them and I wanted to see where I would like to be in 6 months. I just kind of wanted to have a stepping stone to build off of. This video is just going to go in depth on my most glaring issues and what I'm going to try and do to attack them before our fall scrimmages start up and throughout the fall leading into our spring season. Let's get into it. So I have two videos pulled up. One of me throwing today. It was about 60-70% flat ground, and one of Jacob deGrom, obviously 100% off the mound in a Major League Baseball game. There are obviously going to be inconsistencies just based on those facts alone, but I wanted to look at just kind of how my body's moving and some of the things that I can work on that Jacob deGrom does well, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys a side by side. I noticed 2 to 3 big things. My first thing is when I come up, my leg almost swings. So it's like a swing like this instead of just straight up. And because of that, my weight shifts forward this way with my foot rising up. Unlike deGrom, whose foot just comes, he peels his heel and he comes straight up and his hands go up with them. And because of that, he actually has a better posture than me, and he sits back further into his glute, just even right here, like he's not even moving down the mound yet. And you can tell that I come off my backside. I come off that red line and Jacob deGrom sits through it. So that was the first thing I noticed. And then second thing is this second red line is for my knee breaking across it. And like obviously your knee is going to break across it, but mine breaks very early. So if we get these to the same point, kind of the apex of our lifts, and move them. So I come so far forward that I almost look like I am. So like I sit down in that V, but I'm not sitting back. I'm sitting forward. My butt's in front this way of my leg, and if we watch deGrom, they're both almost a front foot strike. That's still lined up, his heel and his butt. He just squats down. That's all that happens. And that's way more efficient to throw harder. And so, because of this, my glove ends up going forward. And my foot lands like I'm throwing down the third baseline instead of to my catcher right here. And you'll see my foot lands at an angle. deGrom's foot lands perfectly straight, which is why he's able to harness all of his 165 pounds to throw gas. And because of this, I end up having to work across to get back to middle. This pitch ends up right down the middle, just a little elevated, but the ball comes this way. And that's because I have to work extremely hard to get even to the middle, not even a glove side, which causes issues later just because I cannot locate a glove side pitch, like curveball, changeup, fastball, doesn't matter. I can't locate it. So the last thing is that my foot lands at about a 30-degree angle this way, and then when I come off, it spins. So I'm not planting very well. And if you watch DeGrom, it's just a straight leg immediately. He plants, straight leg. And that he harnesses all the energy he can to throw as hard as he can. And I obviously am not quite there yet. So my biggest things I'm going to work on before catch play, after catch play, in my drill work, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to work on walking windups, but I'm going to do the motion 2 or 3 times before I actually throw the ball. And this is because I want to be able to feel this, and I'm going to video all of it. I want to be able to feel this motion forward off that backside, and I want to be able to see what it looks like on me when I do it right, because that leak forward is likely causing the rest of my problems. This was something in the spring that I had bad direction, but I didn't know what was causing it. And now that I've taken video from behind, I can work on it because I know what's causing it. So a lot of walking windups, but a lot of thinking about that knee doesn't come forward. I sit back, and a lot of just feel stuff, but on video, so that I know, am I just feeling it, or is it actually, am I really making progress? So that should help the rest of this, but just for direction and understanding kind of what, if I fix that, what it fixes down the line, down the chain. Right here, I'm going to set a hat right here, or a med ball, or something, an inanimate object. I'm going to set it right here. And because of that, I'll be able to know. You see my foot kind of sweeps over that spot. I don't want that. I don't want my foot to sweep over that spot. I want it to come straight up and then work towards the catcher. I don't want it to come out and around, which it's going to a little bit. You watching this DeGrom clip, it comes out just a little bit, but not as exaggerated as mine. And basically I want to be landing here and not where I land. And I think if I can fix those 2 things, I'm not going to worry about how I'm gripping the baseball just yet. I'm not going to worry about his shoulder hip separation, because that'll come with intent. Once I'm throwing 90, 100%, that will come with intent, and on a mound. But yeah, the 2 biggest things I'm going to work on are walking windups, sitting back and getting that feel for it, but always on video, so that I have something to go back to. And then hopefully that fixes this issue right here. But just for a progress update, I'm going to have something there to show me that I'm making improvements, if that makes sense. I need video to understand what my body's doing, because I'm not very coordinated with my body. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, that's really all I have here. And I mean, essentially it's just a case of, once I am able to use my posterior chain, I will unlock more velocity potential. Thanks for watching. If you guys made it this far, please consider dropping a like, maybe subscribing. I will leave a link in the description to my TikTok, my Instagram, my Twitter. Most of my content, daily content, will be on Twitter. I will try to upload here once a week and maybe eventually twice a week. I just got to get on the grind. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.